School Drama Club's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Oberon is passing felon round, because that Titania, as her attendant, hath a lovely woman stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child a knight of his train to trace the forests wild. His mother was a votress of her order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by her side. But she, being mortal, that boy did die, and for her sake did Titania rear up her boy, and for her sake will she not part with him. Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. We shall try sunrise thy longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this road till I torment thee for this injury.
But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowds with flowers and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do square that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days brings in a new moon, but all methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers, my desires, like to step dame or dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments. Awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale companion is not for our pomp. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love doing the injuries. I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reverence.
Happy be Theseus, our noble Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious Duke. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes, and interchanged love tokens with my child. By moonlight hast thou by her window sung, with feigning voice verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy. With cunning hast thou filled my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so, she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I will dispose of her as I wish, which shall either be to this man or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you, your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you but as a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to lead the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's choice, the other must be held the worthy.
I would my father look but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes with his judgment look.
To entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. That I beseech your grace, that I may hope the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to observe forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth. Examine well your blood. Whether you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the library of a nun. For I, being shady cloister nude, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Elect, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy praised title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render unto him. And she is mine, and all my right to her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well divided as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes as fairly ranked as Demetrius. And I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I will vouch to attend your love to neither's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devouringly dotes in idolatry upon despotic and inconstant man.
I must confess that I've heard so much, but, Demetrius, Come, Aegeus, has a private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you on yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens deals you up to death to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial and confer with you with something that merely concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire, will you follow me?
What now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
He like the want of rain, to take a well fatiguement from the tempest of my eye.
Ay me, for all that I could ever read, to ever tell by tale of history. The course of true love never did run smooth, but either was dipped in blood,
Will cross too high to be enthralled too low,
or else misdrafted by her respective years,
fight too old to be engaged too young,
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
compelled to choose loves by another's eyes. That true lovers have ever been crossed stands as an edict to destiny. And let us teach our child patience because it is a customary cross. As true to loves as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears for fancy followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house, remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, a league without the town. There will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander! I serve to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, in the same place thou hast appointed me. More truly will I meet with thee.
Keep calm, Miss Love.
Pardon me.
Oh, here comes Helena.
My good brother away.
Call you me fair? That's fair again unsaid. Demetrius loves your fair. So happy fair, your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue's sweet airs more tunable than lark to a shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hawk or buds appear, sickness is catching. Oh, we're fever so! I catch fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your ear. My eye, your eye, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melodies. Were the world mine, Demetrius being faded, the rest to give, to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him yet, he loves me still.
Oh, your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses yet, he gives me love.
Oh, my prayers to such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, but that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. For Lysander and myself apply this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. And what grace is in my love to dwell, that he hath turned the heaven unto hell.
Helen, to you our minds be untold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth before the silver visage in a watery glass, decking with liquid pearl, the blade of grass, a time when love's flight does still conceal. Through Athens' gates we have the vibes to steal.
And in the woods where often you and I, upon rich primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet. There Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn array our eyes to seek new friends and strangers' company. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck. Catch thee by Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must start our sight from lovers' food till morrow's late midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu, as you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some o'er the sun can be. Through Athens, I am bound as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And, as he errs, doting on Hermia's side, so I, admiring of his qualities. Things base and vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore, is winged Cupid painted blind. For Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye. He swore down oath that he was only mine. And when some heat from Hermia did melt, so he dissolved and showered of oaths to know. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. And then will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein I mean to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
You are best to read them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name which is thought fit through all Athens to play an hour interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then the names of the actors, and so go to work.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And in Mary, now good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready! Name with part and four, proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
I will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure to the rest. For my chief humorist were a tyrant. I could play Heracles rarely, or a part terror cat, to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Pyramus' car shall come from afar and make him more the foolish pickets. This was lofty. Now, nay, the rest of the letters. This is Heracles' vein, the tyrant's vein. The lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
Ooh, what is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, let not me play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in natural voice. Thisbe. Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, thy lady dear, and Thisbe dear.
No. You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Yeah, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you
with the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
And I can play the lion's part too. I will roar you that I will do any man good to hear me. I will roar you that I will make the Duke say, "Let him roar again! Let him roar again!"
And you should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us.
Every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, you would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice. So I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you, twig and nightingale. Rah.
You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man as one would see in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Fine. I will undertake. What beard were I best play?
Why would you will?
I could discharge it in either your orange tawny beard, your straw-colored beard, your purple ingrain beard, your French crown colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you will play barefaced. But, masters, here are your cards, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. There will we rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of property such as our play wants. I pray you fail me not.
We will meet, and there may we rehearse, most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be permanent. Adieu.
At the Duke's oak we meet.
Enough! Pull or cut no strings.
How now, spirits? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, there'll bush, there'll briar. Over park, over pale, there'll flood, there'll fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's spear. And I serve the fairy queen, to do her orbs upon the green. The castles tall her pensioners be, in those gold-coat spots you see. Those be rubies, fairies' favor, in their freckles live their savor. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every house that's here. Farewell, thou lava spirit, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed, the queen come not within his sight.
Either I mistake your shape, or make you quite, or else you're the shrewd and knavish sprite, called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he, that frightens maidens of Vildry, skim milk and sometimes labor in the corn, and boothers make the breathless huswife churn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no harm? This lend I wanders, laughing at their harm. Those that cub will call you, and sweet pug, you do their work and they shall have their luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that very wonder of the night. I jest will run and make him smile. When I have fanned, being fed horse beguile, laying in likeness of a filly foal, sometimes lurk I in the gossip's bowl, and very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, none her whither do laugh, pour the ale. The wisest on telling the saddest tale. Sometimes her 3-foot stool mistaketh me. Then slip I from her bum, and down topples she. And Taylor cries, and falls into a cough. The whole choir holds their hips and laugh, waxing in their mirth and knees and swear. A merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, very, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, if that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest seas of India, but thou forsooth the bouncing Amazon, your busked mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst not thou leave the glittering knight from whom he ravisheth?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since midsummer spring, met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by painted fountain or rushy brook, or in the beached margins of the sea to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. The winds, therefore, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs which, falling in the land, have every pelting river made so meek that they have unburdened their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain. The plowman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath debilitated his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the burned field, and crows are sickened with the murrain flock. The Ninth Morris is filled up with ash. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and this mazed world by their increases now not knows which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our discussion. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me.
How long in this wood intend you stay?
Perchance, till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight's revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I shall spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away! I shall chide downright if I understand.
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this inferno till I corner thee from this injury. My gentle pup, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breaths that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, lying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all over. A certain aim he took at a fair vessel throated by the west, and he loosed his love shaft swiftly from his bow. It landed upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's bloom, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me this flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live thing that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be down here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girl round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this flower, I'll wash Titania when she's asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing that she, waking, looks upon, be it lion or bear or wolf or bull, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, I'll make her render up her cage to me. But who goes there? I'm invisible, and I shall overhear the conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? One I'll stay and the other stayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, one within this wood because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted eminence, but yet you draw not eyes, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I not in the plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you spurn me, I will fawn on you, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave to follow you. What worse place can I beg in your love than to be used?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
To impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city in commission. Commit yourself into the hands of the one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of the night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for there is not night to see your face. Therefore, I think I am not in night, nor doth these woods like worlds of company. For you, in my respect, are all the world. And how can it be said that I'm alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide thee in the breaks, and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
Oh, the wildest have not Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The day pursues the griffin, the mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Ruthless speed when cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. For if thou do not believe, I shall do the mischief in the wood.
In the temple, in the field, in the town, you do me mischief. Why, Demetrius, for your wrongs you set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as many men may do. We should be wooed and we're not made to woo.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave his grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee give it to me. I know of a bank where the wild thyme withers, where ox lips and nodding violets flicker. There sleep the Tanya sometime of the night, lulled in these embers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her in a skin, weed wide enough to wrap a berry in. And with the juice of this, I'll string her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and see through this brush. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the first thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on, affected with some care, so that he may grow more fond on her than she upon her own love. And be thou here again, and the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come now, around the line of fairy song. Then sing me to sleep and to your offices, and let me rest.
Spotted snakes with double toe, thorny hedgehogs be not seen. Nymphs and glowworms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen. Billow, mew, and melody, singing our sweet lullaby. Lullaby, lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm, come our love we like a world's not near, or nor still do know what plans. Reel, oh, reel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. Lula, lula, lullaby, lula, lula, lullaby. Never horn nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh, so good night with lullaby. Hands away, now all is well, wanna loose and settle now.
But thou seest when thou dost wait, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, hard or boar with grizzled hair, in thy eye that shall appear. When thou wakest, it is thy fear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, we famous wandering in the wood. And, speak troth, I have forgotten our way. Poor rest us, Romeo. If you think it good, we tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Take you off to bed, for I upon this leaf will rest my head.
One turf shall serve us both on both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, one troth.
Thank you, Lysander. For my sake, my dear, lie for the offense, do not lie so near.
I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so the two hearts we can make it. And by your side, no bed do we deny.
Like,
I am so determined, do not lie.
Lysander riddles very earnestly. How much forswear my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. A gentle friend for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant and good night, sweet friend. I love near altar till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen. To that fair prayer say I. And then end life when I am loyal to you. Here's my bed. Sleep. Give all beings rest.
But hast thou which the wish's eyes be pressed?
Through the forest I have gone, but again I found none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's course and stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? Weeds of Athen he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden, sleeping sound on the dry and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy, churl. Upon thine eyes I pour all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay below, kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am a breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the less stirs my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath pleasant and attractive eyes. No, I am as ugly as a bear. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Then or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake!
And who else to fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helen, nature shows art, that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that name to perish on my sword.
Say not so, Lysander, say not so. What though we love your Hermia, Lord, what though? If Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious moments with her I've spent. Not Hermia, but Helen, my love. Who would not trade who reign before a dove? The will of man is by his reason sway, and reason say, you are unworthy of me.
Wherefore was I to this scheme mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve discord? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I can know? No, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eyes that you unblock my insufficiency. Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth you do. In such disdainful manner you true. But fare you well. Perforce, I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness.
You see not Hermia. Hermia lies out there. Oh, never may it come Lysander near. For as the surface of the sweetest thing, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. And all my powers address her love and might, and to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crying serpent from my breast! I need for pity, but a dream was here. Lysander, look how I am complete with fear. Because the serpent intimidates my heart away, and you that smiling at its cool prey. Lysander? But removed. Lysander? Lord? What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word. Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all love I slew and almost with fear. No? Then I will perceive you are not denied. Either death or you, I'll find immediately.
Come on now.
Nothing but a squirrel. This is a fine place for a person.
Are we all met?
Pat. And here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This charred plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn break our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that would never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
I like it. A perilous fear. I believe we just leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords. That I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus indeed, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put thee out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, even 2 more. 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in a lion among ladies. It's a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell that he's not alive.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the mask. And may he speak through saying thus, or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you I would request you, I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. For I have no such thing. I am a man as other men are. And there, may he name his name and tell him plainly he is snug the joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there are two hard things. That is to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for you know Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Does the moon shine then have me play a play?
Calendar, a calendar, look in the almanac, find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it does shine that night.
Why then, may you leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
I, or else one, must come in with a bush of thorn and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. And then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, said the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bob?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster or some rough cast or loam about him to signify wall. And may he hold his fingers thus, and there that planning shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that fray, and so everyone according to his cue.
When hempen homespuns have me swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy. What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of Otis,
Odors, odors.
odors, savors sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice! Stay now but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus had never played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you, for you must understand he goes but to see a noise he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most frisky juvenile and eke most lovely too, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Minnie's tomb.
Nius's tomb, man, why you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your parts at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past, it is never tired.
As truest horse that yet would never tire. As truest horse that yet would never tire. As truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, I were only thine.
Oh, monsters, oh, strange, we are haunted. Pray, masters, fly, masters, help!
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get away! Get away! House on fire at every turn.
Why did they run away? This is a knavery that can make me a fear.
Oh, God, now
bless thee, thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. Fright me, if they could. Do what they can. But I will walk up and down this place, and I will sing. I will sing so they will hear. I am not afraid. The fools will come so black and new, with orange funny milk. The cross of it is not so true. The man with little quill.
What angel wakes me?
The sparrow and the lark, the plates on coconut bread, a note, a man from a dark mark, who dare not answer, nay. For indeed, who would sex his wit so foolish a bird? Who would give the bird a lie, though he cried, cuckoo, never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. With mine ears much I enamored of thy notes, so is my eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues horse doth move me. On the first you to say, to swear I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And to say reason and love, little company together nowadays. The more the reason, honest reason, cannot make them friends. Nay, I can wait upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. If I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I love thee. Therefore go with me, and I will give thee fairies to attend on thee. And they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on crescent flower dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so, that thou like an airy spirit shall go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready. And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honeyback still from the humble bees, and night tapers crop their waxen thighs. To have my love to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, and fan moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail.
I pray your mercy, heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Oh, good Master Cobweb. I shall desire you for acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peace Blossom.
Oh, good Master Peace Blossom. Commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and Master Peace Cod, your father. I shall desire you more acquaintance as well. Your name, I beseech you, sir?
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed. I know your patience well. That very same cowardly, giant-like offspeak hath devoured a many of your house. Your kindred has made my eyes water here now. I shall desire you more acquaintance as well.
Come! Wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue and drink him silently.